Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Lees.
Good morning.
Did I say good morning? It's afternoon here anyway. Hello.
That's right.
You're here with your lawyer, Mr. Timothy George. We got 3 cases that are set for today. Abigail Stoll is here from the prosecutor's office. File 251832 SM alleges indecent exposure and trespass. File 251831 involves trespass, and that was on 9/9. And the most recent file, or one of the other files, is 251259. That's a trespass from June 27th. By my count, you've been in jail for 30 days. You have some other matters also. A methamphetamine charge, which is also holding you. Ms. Stoll, if you and Mr. George have a chance to make a plea offer in this case.
We have, there's a package offer for Mr. Lees to plead guilty to 1 count of trespass, and I would be willing to dismiss the trespass count and the indecent exposure in the other file.
You agree with that, Mr. George?
Yes, Your Honor.
You agree, Mr. Lees?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's go with the most recent incident, which would be September 9th. That is file 251831. Let's take a look at it. Your methamphetamine case has been bound over to circuit court.
I believe so, yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
So you got 30 clean days under your belt. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I feel a lot better than I did whenever I came in, Your Honor.
Yes. Sometimes it takes 30 days or so just to get your bearings. All right, we're going to address 1831. Let me click into that file. September 9th. They allege that you were at Dollar General after they told you not to come back there down in Montville Township. Remember that incident?
I do remember that, Your Honor.
All right. Trespass is a misdemeanor. The way it's charged here as a formal complaint, it's punishable by up to 30 days in jail and a fine of up to $250. You just did 30 days in jail. Under Sturgis ordinance, I believe it's a 90-day misdemeanor, but under state statute, it's a 30-day offense. So I'm going to give you 30 days because you did 30 days. Do you understand? If you plead to that charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or a jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney and all of these rights here that are on the advice of rights form. Understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
On that day, were you at the Dollar General after they told you to stop coming in there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you panhandling out there or just?
No, I believe I had seen a friend, and sometimes he stops by and he will bring like sometimes food or like money, whatever. And he just stopped by. It just so happened I was walking around that area and I saw him and he waved me down and I went over there and he gave me some cash and that was it.
Well, that ain't much of a crime, but you've been in jail for 30 days and they wanted you to stay away from there. Thank you, Ms. Stoll. And dismiss. Who's your attorney in your circuit court case?
I believe it's Christie, Your Honor.
All right.
I believe it's
Casey
Miss Strong, Your
All
Honor.
right, yeah. All right, she'll do fine for you. 755.32. 30 days credit, 30 days. 0 days left to serve. I'm gonna waive the fine. I'm gonna waive the attorney fee. The minimum fine is $125, which will be 2 additional days, which will get swallowed up by the time that you've got on the methamphetamine case. I think you need some more clean time to help get your head on squarely. But you seem a lot better today when I saw you at the original arraignment. Can't go back to Dollar General when you get out. You got it?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're good to go, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next, could we have Mr. Marietta? Well, Abigail, we're not gonna have any cases to set for jury today. I've been talking with Tim about December 10th. And we've got one case set with Attorney Eyes. It looks like it's either gonna settle or get moved. And we got Tim's 2 cases, so we'll see if we end up resolving everything. Mr. Lace has a bunch of other unpaid stuff too, but what I probably should have done is wiped it all out with this time in jail. And we'll do that at some point. Good afternoon, Mr. Marietta.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
I'm looking for my notes. This was at one of those huge Friday pre-trials last Friday. Pled guilty to a charge of domestic assault. I set the matter for sentencing for today, which was actually less than 10 days. But I knew that your lawyer, Mr. George, was going to be here today. So I wanted to get more information and give the prosecutor an opportunity to hear from the complaining witness. As of today, you've been in custody for 28 days on this charge. Mr. George, what would you like me to know?
Thank you, Your Honor. I know that my client was hoping when we came in for our pretrial last week to be able to get out. He's got a number of possessions that he needs to take care of. I think he has significant concern about what's going on with us at this point. He's indicated that he did lose an automobile. He does do painting work, and that's something that's ongoing. I think at its core, Your Honor, my client came in, acknowledged what happened here, acknowledged that it wasn't right. But I know from him that this isn't an ongoing relationship. He even told me he wanted a no contact order in place so he couldn't have contact with her. Based on all the circumstances, Your Honor, I understand that this is a second offense. The prior is about 15 years old, if I recall correctly. So I guess either we would ask the court to consider time already served and fines and costs, or if there is a probation, I believe he would want that no contact order to remain in place, and would be amicable to any services that this court would want. Thank you.
Ms. Stoll, did you get any further input from the complainant? I don't think originally you had. Did you get any now?
Our office tried to get a hold of them and we've had no luck.
That was what I thought. Do you have any additional input on this matter?
I would leave sentencing to the court's discretion, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Marietta, anything you want to tell me?
Like I said, I didn't know who she was until I learned the hard way. I was in the wrong. I should never hit anybody, period, let alone a woman. I just really need to make sure this woman stays far away from me as I still progress on the business I was trying to grow. So that I don't have anything else to say, Your Honor.
All right. You had not had a relationship very long. She indicated there was one slap. That was at the M60 address. You're not going back there. You're going to go to your mother's on North Main.
That's my address.
Is M60?
Yes, and that's where my car was also not repoed, but towed away by the city, which I've been parking there for 3 years with my ID and everything the same.
That's outside the city of Three Rivers?
No, that's my storage unit.
17894 M60.
That's Bob's storage unit. She had jumped into my car
All right,
and
well, that's outside the city.
yes,
I don't know anything about that, but she's not living with you. And so that's where this went down, at your storage unit.
yes,
All right, I misunderstood that. I'm familiar with that location. So are you living on North Main Street?
yes, that's my address where I live.
All right, okay. I'm gonna lay out of jail, but you don't get the benefit of deferral. It was one incident. You're no longer together. So she is also struggling. I don't know if they couldn't find her. $28 days credit, 28 days, $100 fine, a $75 crime victims' rights fee, a $50 state minimum fee, and a $150, make it a $75 fine. That's $350. That's a lot. But I'm gonna put you on a payment plan where you actually make a payment. Will somebody come pick you up, or do you need a bus pass to get back to Three Rivers?
I'd call my daughter as soon as I get out. She said she would have arrangements to come pick me up.
All right, very good.
Could I have a paper study from the court so I can try to get my car? Because I feel that they took my car.
I don't have any input on that right now. One thing, I don't have jurisdiction over it. I'm not sure why they towed your car. I can tell you
My
that.
address.
Um,
Right there. So that behind Paisano's, the old restaurant, is where my parking is to the address where I live. I've parked there for 3 years. My license and registration, everything to my vehicle is to that.
oh,
point
so they towed it from North Main Street?
where I park, yes.
All right, I thought they towed it from M60 at Bob's Storage.
No, that's where the incident happened.
All right, where is your house?
It's on North Main. Right there, down, pretty much next to Paisano's.
Is it where Lyle's Appliance used to be, that white house?
No, it's right there in the strip. It's 2 buildings down from Paisano, old Paisano's.
Oh, it's on, yeah, okay, it's
So
on,
my parking lot is the city parking in the back. right next to the train tracks.
Okay, I got you. Not, I'm thinking Frankie's, not Paisanos. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know what the deal is with that parking lot. I know one thing, it's gonna be hundreds of dollars to get your car out of impound at this point.
I know. But I feel that I was wrong. I've parked it for 3 years. There's no reason why they should have even impounded it.
Well, the other side of the coin is they let you slide for 3 years because you probably weren't supposed to be parking there. I don't know. The parking rules are weird
There's
for
tenants.
downtown.
There's lots of other tenants that park there also.
All right, I don't have an answer for you. That matter's not in front of me. I can tell you this. It's gonna be difficult. Now, if you have a claim that they improperly impounded your car, you can make a claim, but you have to post the amount of the impound fee as a bond to have the hearing. And according to the case of Noel v. Ritzer, so nobody ever asked for a hearing anymore, except maybe when a rental car company gets their car impounded or something. So I would go down to the police department in Three Rivers and speak with them. I don't have a good answer for that. You're gonna get out of jail. Your daughter will get you. I want you to contact the court
Thank you.
regarding your payment plan. And the North Main address is correct.
Yes.
All right. $350 is a lot when you're trying to get your car out of impound, but 30 days worth of impound is gonna be a lot. What kind of car is it?
It's a 2012 Ford Flex. All of my tools.
I don't have a good answer to that question. So if the incident went down on M60, why did they tow your car from
I left.
Railroad Drive?
Sorry, I apologize. I left what happened between her and I left and went home and parked my car where I always park my car, and then the officer pulled up and they detained me until the county officer did his field investigation, and then they then brought me to jail.
And then who made a determination to impound your car?
My daughter said that there was a tag on it for a couple of days, and then they impounded it. So they impounded it Monday.
Of this week?
Yes,
All right, well, it won't be as terrible as it could be.
right.
All right, you need to get right on that. All right, when you get situated, I want you to contact the court regarding this $350 fine. Court has no jurisdiction over the impound. All right, Mr. Marietta, the good news is you'll be home by 5 o'clock. I can get right on that business with your car. Every other day is a storage fee. You're good to go.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. George.
Thank you.
Next, we'll have Ms. Orlowski.
Okay.